G'day Australia and rest of the nation on this planet. Bursha is live. How you guys doing? Guys, I'm feeling much better today. Shave my head, did some cleaning out here. So look better, much better, right? Like feeling a bit better. So not 100% yet, but still much better. I'm hanging out in my backyard. Right, so what I'm going to talk about is today the Goldman Sachs, the top financial multinational investment company in US. They're telling their big customer, do not ignore Bitcoin. What they're telling you guys, this is crazy. Okay, and I'm gonna go deep into it in a minute. So the second thing is I'm gonna talk about how the market cap has gone from market cap from the cryptocurrency gone from $20 billion to $174 billion the last 4 months. This is just insane. Money is just pouring into like a rain, right? And the third part I'm going to talk about is how can you get started right away with the Bitcoin with this man within half a day. You spend half a day or not even half a day with me one-on-one, I get you started right away. I'm going to talk about, these are the 3 missions I'm going to talk about today. So the first thing is the Goldman Sachs, which is the oldest financial global banking institute, which is formed in 1869, and it's 140 years old, right? They're telling Goldman Sachs, they're telling their investors not to ignore the Bitcoin anymore, right? So why? So they did a question and answer with their investors that why they shouldn't be ignoring Bitcoin, right? So and I was reading about it, and it's quite interesting that how the big banks and these institutes, the private institute, they're coming on board and they're adopting Bitcoin, or they're telling their investor not to ignore it. Why would they do that? That's the question. Question is not that they're making it aware that why they're telling the investors. The reason they're telling the investor, they don't want to look like a fuckwit when the market, they saw the trend, they saw what's been happening, so they don't want to look like a fuckwit in after that. They didn't tell their investors that this is a huge opportunity in the space. And the question and answer was regarding what is a Bitcoin, how this is evolved, why Bitcoin worth that much, what is the reason the Bitcoin worth that much, right? And what are the applications you can build on the top of the Bitcoin, okay? And then they were talking about Ethereum, why Ethereum is great, right? Then there was a question and answer about the ICOs, which is the initial coin offering. So there's a huge big trail of it, right? There's a huge big trail of it. So the question is that why they're telling their customer, the investor, the only reason they're telling their customers or their investors, because they don't want to look like a fool when the masses get onto us. All right, so that's why if you think about it, the institute, which is 140 years old, they telling the investor not to ignore Bitcoin. So you better get onto it, right? You better get onto it, okay? So another thing I want to talk about is after Goldman Sachs, that this is just one example, that there's a lot of another financial institutes, they're getting onto it, that they even the ANZ in Australia, they invested in Coinbase back in 2015, I guess, or 14, right? When somebody asked them, did you invest in Bitcoin? They said, no, we didn't invest in Bitcoin, but we invested in into the Bitcoin exchange, right? That's funny, right? So they don't want to admit it, but if you think about it, they're investing into the Bitcoin, okay? So the second point is that the market cap. The market cap is, right now, the market cap is $174 billion, right? This is insane. Why I'm saying that? When the cryptocurrency or the Bitcoin or the blockchain started, Bitcoin started back in 2008, and up to beginning of, or I think up to April this year, the market cap was around $20 billion. 2017 is like 80 years. So right now, between last, so April, May, June, July, August, September is 4 months. Another $154 billion rolled into the cryptocurrency. This is just insane. That tell you that how people understanding the cryptocurrency and then getting into it. And then a lot of another companies, they got an idea and they're raising the money to launch that idea through blockchain. They're using ICOs. This is just insane, the amount of money getting into the cryptocurrency, right? So what is my aim? What is Bursha's aim? Bursha's aim is to educate people around Bitcoin and around cryptocurrency, how to move faster into the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin space. This is my mission, right? This is what because that's my passion, and getting education and teaching people around it. This is my passion, right? And the third part I'm going to talk about is how to get started with the Bitcoin, okay? So if you spend half a day, not even half a day with me, or let's say 3 to 5 hours, I get you started in Bitcoin right away, straight away. No bullshit around it, straight away, like an execution. I'm talking about, remember I'll talk about knowledge, strategy, and execution. So right now here, I'm talking about execution. You spend half a day with me, 3 to 5 hours, I get you started right away with the Bitcoin. How can you start buying a Bitcoin? Where can you buy it? And we actually do it physically right there and then. So it's not that a homework you go and do at home. No, you're doing it with me. I'm holding your hand right there and telling you how you can buy it safely and store those Bitcoins safely so nobody can touch those Bitcoin. That's what I'm offering. This is the offer for you guys. If you want to get started right away with the Bitcoin, comment below, send me a personal message, and I'll get you started right away. Right away, straight away. Right? This is the man you want to talk to about it. Okay, guys. So this is the offer for you guys. If you or your friend wanted to start into Bitcoin space, don't know where to start, this is the man. Send me a private message, comment below, and what I do is I hold your hand in half a day or 3 to 5 hours and get you started right away, and you're gonna go and buy your Bitcoin straight away, and we'll do it on that particular day. All right, so comment below if you want to start it in Bitcoin, or your friend, tag them, send them to this page. This man Bursha Chahota. Look at I showed my head and looking pretty cool today, right? So if you want to get started in Bitcoin, get started. This is the time, guys, and I'm here to help. Okay, guys, comment below, send me a private message. More than happy to help you to take you to the next level. You guys have a great day. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.